Hello, welcome to the Flux Dev Meeting. So I'd like to start with some updates. So this week we released on Monday Flux 2.9.2, basically a bug fix in customized controller. So in Flux 2.9, we started resetting the Open API schema between customization reconciles to isolate uh, the schema for the Flux customization objects. Before it, like the way Customize works, it has a bunch of globals. The schema is one of them, and we were not aware of it, and someone raised it and suggested resetting the Open API schema on every customized build. So that the schemas don't leak across reconciliations, like everything else in Flux, right? So this is definitely a bug we would want to fix. So we did that, and that caused a regression with so basically no longer the code was no longer loading the built-in schemas for the Kubernetes built-in resources. So if you had, for example, a a strategic merge patch that was like adding an element in a list that has a key, like for example, a container in a pod, deployment in a workload that has a pod template, like those have the name of the container as the key inside the list of containers, for example. So to do a strategic merge patch correctly, um, Customize needs to know that there's a field that is a key in that schema. So without the built-in schemas, then you would see wrong resources being applied. Um, Sometimes they would surface with validation errors before they apply, but it's really bad because it could um, apply a patch and wipe a list that is still valid from the perspective of the schema, even though the merge was not what you want, that merge was not what you wanted to do. So this could like actually cause downtime. So yeah, that is fixed into Flux 291 with a fix that was not the best one, but it did fix this like major problem of of not having the built-in schemas available during the build. But the way we fixed it in 2.9.1 was not ideal because it caused another problem. Which so three bugs here. One that existed for a long time, which was a race. So yeah, I didn't explain that, right? Like, so why did someone actually report at some point that we were not resetting open API schemas across builds? Because um, there's a race problem where if when a customized controller restarts, if the first reconcile it performs is of customization that has OpenAPI.path field in customization.yaml in some overlay, some customized overlay, then that feature by design in Customize replaces the whole thing. It does not by design load the built-in schemas and merges the custom ones on top. It actually replaces the built-in schemas, which is a very bad design decision from Customize, but we have to live with it. So yeah, because of that, when the first customization defined a custom schema, customized controller would lock in a very tiny schema with just one thing or whatever you put there that is not the built-in schemas. So this is the first bug. Someone reported that that bug is there for a long time. We fixed it in 2.9 and caused the regression of not having the built-in schemas at all anymore, right? So it was the race was no longer a problem. There was no races, that the race was gone. But now consistently every build would run without the built-in schemas. So we made the problem worse with the fix. Then in 2.9.1, the third bug was, okay, we are now traversing the file tree in the artifact to find customization.yaml files that have openapi.path inside so that we do the merge ourselves. We load the built-in schemas and merge the custom ones on top. And yeah, we were like basically trying to do what Customize didn't. And that was the third bug. But actually, sorry, that's not a bug, right? Like that's the solution for the second bug. The bug it caused is that OpenAPI.path also supported URLs. And we didn't consider that. Like we like it's not documented, by the way. Like you open up customized docs, no mention about URLs at all in that feature. So that escaped, and that is the third bug in Flux 2.9.1. And now in 2.9.2, I think we shipped the right fix for everything, which is we went back on the bad decision of implementing the merge ourselves and found an very easy way to do that the right way, basically. So there's like, it's a single line of code. Like there's literally a function that loads the built-in schemas. So now for a customized build, we lock the mutex, we reset the schema, we load the built-in ones, we let the build run, sorry, and then we reset again and unlock. That's what we do now. So lock, reset, load built-in, run build, reset, unlock. That fix is much simpler than what we were doing in 2.9.1. We were like traversing the files and looking for the field and everything. That's not needed. Yeah, that's it. It's fixed now. Sorry about that. We're just trying to make Flux better at the end. Yeah, 2.9.2. Please upgrade. It should fix all of this. We haven't received reports since then. We have a customer that tested that for us in their clusters. And so we think the fix is now really solid. So I guess that's it about updates, about the release. And about roadmap, maybe, well, we're obviously very far away from 2.10. So roadmap work is getting started slowly. The a large part of the release is about our integrations with Beefy that we had a long discussion about last week. I'm still getting things done on the Spiffy side. I'm contributing to the project. Like they merged the feature inspired, but a few small things were missing for the whole thing to work with the chart. I'm contributing a new chart as well. Spire is a collection of charts, not just one. So for this feature, the broker API, I'm contributing a new top level chart. yeah, so basically I have a few PRs open, and when they merge and get released, then the chart PR will be able to be merged as well. I have already tested it end to end with how I plan it to work with Flux. Uh, yeah, and then when I have the chart working the way I tested, we can actually go back and start working on Flux. So on the RFC, right? Like the RFC covers Spiffy and a few more things. So I'm gonna go back to working on the RFC after that. I guess that's it in terms of patch releases and roadmap. Kingdom, do you have anything?
I do not have anything today.
Cool. All right. So I guess since there's nobody else here, we'll wrap up early today. And get back to work. I guess
Awesome. Thanks
that's
for the
it.
update, Matthias.
All right. Thanks for joining for the party. All right. See you
Okay, have a
next
great
week.
week.
Bye.